for this vlog, I've been really excited to show you the stone path we made and how it was leading up to all the lovely flowers.
Ska du hämta sten?
Finally got all the stones for the little stone path, and that's really exciting. So now we're just gonna lay them out, and after that I'm going to get more big stones for the kind of little stone party, that area that I want to make with flowers and herbs and stones. The path is not finished yet, and it only leads up to a pile of soil. But the broad beans here are doing really well, a lot of them, and like along the edges we planted sunflowers. My mother-in-law planted one row and they're all fine. I planted one row, and out of maybe like 10 or 12, 2 has come up. But you know, maybe more will come, I don't know. And here is the leek for winter, and some beans. They are not growing so well. Like all the other beans are growing really well in the garden and especially in the greenhouse, but here they just kind of stay small. Maybe I should water more, I don't know. That might be the problem. But yeah, they don't seem too happy, to be honest. The greenhouse is probably my favorite part of the garden because things grow so fast in here. It's quite amazing to see the changes from, you know, a month ago until now. And especially like the beans are growing so fast, and I have to tie them up so they can climb, but it takes forever because I need to cut the rope and then tie them, and it just takes a long time. So they have grown a little bit too much before I started tying them up. But I am working on it, still not finished. Most of what we've harvested recently comes from the greenhouse, apart from spinach, because we have quite a few different green leaves, like green salad and mustard and Chinese cabbage, and then we have the red leaves, which I harvested earlier today for lunch. Samia.
Good. Delicious.
Then we have bok choy, a lot of it. They're not really finished because I like them when they're big, but I planted so much that I need to kind of take a few anyways. So we eat that too sometimes. And what I'm most sad about in the greenhouse is the strawberries. I had this idea that they would grow so well, so fast, but they haven't. We had one strawberry already outside that Samson ate yesterday, but in the greenhouse, they're not even flowering. Like, they're not doing well, which is kind of sad. But yeah, we have so much other goodies, and most grow really well. They're just like a few things, like tomato and eggplant and chili that grows really, really slow. I don't know why, but hopefully they will start growing faster. Like, some of the tomatoes now are a little bigger, but I think like a few of them, I feel like they just don't grow. I don't know why. Look at these squash. Oh, and one of the pumpkins, we're growing a lot of pumpkins. I love pumpkin, and one of them is quite big. So today I'm gonna have to tie it up as well. I would say that these past few weeks, or like the past month, has been a lot of weeding. Like, there are so many weeds everywhere. And actually, especially out here, I think because in the greenhouse we've covered it with other organic material, it kind of, the weed grows a little slower. But here, because it's plastic, so underneath the plastic it's kind of moist and hot, and the weeds just are having a really good time. And weeding leads me to the compost. The chickens eat most of our weeds, but not all of them, and it doesn't really matter. I put all organic material, even like our food scraps, the ones the chickens eat and the ones they don't eat, I all put it in where the chickens live. And so it's kind of like a chicken compost. I still haven't fixed an actual compost, although that is my plan. But for now, I just leave it there in a pile, and they go through it and eat whatever they want to eat, and the rest is just left in there, and eventually I'll put it in an actual compost pile, which I'm quite excited about. So I decided against a worm compost because I just felt like it was too much. Like, the chicken composting just kind of works naturally and without any effort, and that I like that. Well, that was the June update. There'll be another update in July from the garden, and until then I'll post other videos. I don't know what yet though, but there will be videos in between. See you then. Bye! And also I have to say thank you for all the advice on the composting. Like, I know I probably didn't follow anyone's advice exactly, but it was still very interesting and good to read. And thanks to that I could kind of get new ideas and then just kind of think like what works for me and kind of just go with the flow. And it was really good to read about other people's experiences with composting. So thank you. Hopefully next vlog will be a little bit more exciting about this part of the garden.